What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. This is X-plore Costa Rica. Today, we are going to learn Costa Rica jungles. My name's Jeff. This is my beautiful co-host and fiance, Liliana.
If you're new to the channel, please like or subscribe. We drop a video every Tuesday and Thursday with everything you need to know about visiting or living in Costa Rica.
We also host a portfolio of some vacation rentals located in and around the country. We would love to accommodate your stay. That website popping up on bottom, explorevita.com. Get in, check us out. We'd love to see you down here on your next vacation. And with that, it's time to jump right in and learn Costa Rica jungles. All right, guys, what is up? Let's jump right into Costa Rica jungles. There are many different climates in Costa Rica. We're gonna check out 4 popular climates that offer different strokes for different folks. So starting off with number 1 would be
Guanacaste.
the Guanacaste region. Yes, it is. Guanacaste is located in the northern part of Costa Rica. This tropical forest is more of a tropical dry forest. It gets a lot less rain, and anybody from Costa Rica would laugh. We get heavy amounts of rainfall anywhere in the country. But for the jungle areas of Costa Rica, Guanacaste is actually considered more of a dry desert jungle. With that, it still has a lot of hills, lower mountain ranges, and they do get a lot of rainfall there, but a lot less in other parts of Costa Rica. The dry season in Guanacaste typically ranges from December until May. From May until August, it's really not that bad, guys. Anywhere in this area, it's one of my favorite times to visit Costa Rica. Rates seem to be cheaper, food seems to be a little bit cheaper, and pretty much what you can expect this time of the year is light rain showers. So you're gonna wake up to a nice sunny day. It may sprinkle from time to time throughout your day. The sun comes out. All in all, it's not that bad. It keeps temperatures a little bit more cooler. It's one of my favorite times to be in Costa Rica, is when a lot of people stay away from Costa Rica. I've never been able to figure that out. If you are looking for bright sunny days without a cloud and a lot of sun, you're looking for the dry season. This would be anytime from late December again until about April, late April, early May would be the time of year for you.
We have also a few weeks in the year that will remain sunny. Like right now, this is supposed to be raining. This is
True.
Nearly October, and it's crazy. It should be raining, but it's not. So it happens a lot that you will find a lot of weeks during the year with very beautiful weather like right now.
Very, very true. Typically September and October, it rains cats and dogs in a lot of parts of Costa Rica, except for the Caribbean coast. We're going to be getting into that in a few minutes. That is a completely different climate and a completely different wet and dry season, oddly enough, even for a small country. But typically the 2 months it rains cats and dogs in Costa Rica is going to be September and October. Right now it's a very beautiful sunny day. And because of the less rainfall, there's a lot less vegetation. The jungle, isn't as pronounced as other parts of Costa Rica. With that said, most of the activities in the Guanacaste area is going to be hiking, kayaking, beach activities, surfing. They still do have an abundance of wildlife in Guanacaste. A lot of people I've talked to says it makes spotting the monkeys actually a little bit easier because you don't have these dense jungles in and around the Guanacaste area. The downside to this is a lot of the tours take hours to get to each way because they don't have such of a dense jungle. So it's different strokes for different folks. It's a great area to visit in Costa Rica. If you haven't been there, we highly recommend the area. It is a great, awesome place for everybody to go out and have a fun time.
Also, try to plan your trip ahead and ask us most information, as we always recommend, because this might take long way if you want to see the real jungle.
True.
And the tropical rainforest from Guanacaste to the point B, if you really want to check out this other tropical weather and climate. So once you're in Guanacaste, you can just drive around and get to meet a lot of beautiful beaches. I mean, and spend all the time there. But yes, you need to go ahead and check out the maps and all the information regarding Costa Rica climate, because you might want to figure out this prior to your trip.
Good point. And moving right on to number 2 is going to be the Central Pacific region. This part of Costa Rica is located on the Pacific coast of Costa Rica and around the Punta Arenas area. So Jaco, Capos, Manuel Antonio, and everything south is going to be the Punta Arenas area. This is a heavy jungle area. We have larger mountains in Punta Arenas and much denser jungles. Hence, we have a lot more rainfall in Punta Arenas. It rains nonstop in September and October. This year it's pretty dry, but typically the area gets an abundance of rainfall. It still is a tropical dry forest. What is a tropical dry forest? Looks the same as a tropical rainforest. It really does. Obviously, a tropical rainforest, it's going to rain almost every single day in parts of Costa Rica. We have that down here. A tropical dry forest gets the same amount of precipitation as a wet forest. The only difference is we get it in a short amount of time. So in 6 months, we're going to get the same amount of rainfall as a rainforest would over the course of a year. Hence, we have a lot of jungles here. It's very green and breathtaking for everybody.
Yes, it's actually very humid right now,
It
as
is.
you can tell.
It's a humid hot day.
Yes, it's sweating and everything, but you can expect half days very sunny, even till the afternoon, and then expect little rains or hard rains in the afternoon, or the opposite. Sometimes it's in the morning, sometimes it's in the afternoon, but it's still, you can have beautiful days like partially sunny like today.
Very true. Now let's get into the dry and wet season around here. It's the same as Guanacaste, everybody, okay? So again, December through late April is gonna be the dry season. Obviously the peak is gonna be December, January, February, and March, those 4 months. I've never seen it rain down here in all the years I've been coming. I'm sure it can, and it has, but never has in all the years I've been down here per se. So the rest of the year is going to be the same. Everything from March until August is going to be, maybe some sprinkles here, sprinkles there. It's clean, it's green, there's not that much dust, It's one of my favorite months out of the year, again, would have to be the August, May, June, July. Things are cheaper, there's less people, and it's just a great time to be down here. The 2 months that obviously, just like in Guanacaste, would be September and October would be your 2 really wet months in and around the area. Everything in and around the area would be is hiking, bird watching in Punta Arenas is incredible. If you're looking to see macaws, lapas, any sorts of birds, this is a place you want to be. We have sloths, zip lining, ATVs, and of course everything anybody could want to enjoy in and around the beach.
Something that really caught our attention this year is that, and based on the statistics, the people are coming more to Costa Rica during the rainy season, or what they call low season. They're everywhere, and there's still a lot of activities to do.
True. And third on our list would be the Caribbean coast. Where is the Caribbean coast located?
This is located in the province of Limon.
Very true. So I would say the province of Limon, Puerto Viejo. What else is around Puerto Viejo?
Manzanillo and Adel of Cocles. These are 2 beaches that you must go, and
True.
it's Playa Chiquita. Yes.
True, very true. You took it right. Yes, these are 2 beautiful beaches. We'd highly recommend them for anybody. Regarding the climate and the jungle, though, this is a completely different ecosystem. This is the rainforest of Costa Rica. It is completely different from other parts of the country. Its dry season is actually May, June, July, August, September. And it's May through December is going to be the dry season over in PV and Limon. The rest of the year, it rains cats and dogs. I was over there in February maybe 5 years ago. It was really sunny. I don't remember too much rain, but they say it rains a lot. So you can pretty much take the rest of Costa Rica and just flip-flop it. So in the Pacific region, whatever the wet and dry season is over here, it's opposite over in the Caribbean zone. How cool is that? because the area gets so much rain with its dense jungles. It outdoes Punta Arenas in terms of jungles. You're gonna have an abundance of wildlife. When you're over there, you're gonna hear howler monkeys, woo, woo, woo. The wildlife over there is incredibly epic. Now let's get on to some other things that change when you get over to Limon. This is more of a third world country. The infrastructure is not as it would be in other parts of Costa Rica. Obviously, Costa Rica is a second world country, but over there it's more remote, more desolate.
There's the less development right now, but there are big plans in the future.
True.
That's what we hear everywhere. And we notice also, if you see in our videos, the streets, there's a lot of improvements right now during the highway. So we expect in a few years to have more development over there, more activities to do as well.
Very true. And one shocking thing that, unless you've been to Puerto Viejo and to Limon provinces, is it's more of a Rastafarian culture, Giamon kind of a thing. Instead of Pura Vida, it's more Giamon, and they're going to be like flying reggae colors, Rastafarian flags. A lot of, you would almost think you're in Jamaica when you're in PV, wouldn't you? It's incredible over there.
Exactly, especially the music, the reggae is mostly what the people listen over there, and it's more cultural in that way.
Very true. Now let's get back to the dry season over there. I think I might have misspoke. August, September, October, and November are going to be the 4 dry months. The rest of the year, you are in the rainforest. You need to pack rain gear. It rains heavily. And again, this is the actual rainforest. So I think it's a little harder to spot animals over there because it's such thick jungle, but again, it's different strokes for different folks. The thing about Puerto Viejo is there were some more activities to do in the area, but if you would take a town like Jaco or Punta Arenas, where you have an abundance, zip lining, ATVs, waterfalls, I mean, everything in between, and compare that to Puerto Viejo, there's a lot less activities to do over in PV because it's such an isolated place. So over here, it's going to be more of the beach. I did see some ATV rentals and some dirt bike rentals. I thought that was pretty cool. I don't think you had big tours. There were some kayaking with the, what do you call those, the SUPs. So there were some cool things to do over there, but you are gonna have a lot less activities. One thing that I found to be pretty cool is that town we just left, and it is September, was popping at night. It was so busy. I couldn't believe the amount of people and the nightlife in that town.
Although regarding the kayaking and this type of activities in the water, we were looking to make reservations to go to somewhere where the people is kind of popular over there, and it's the kayaking and the paddle boarding on a riverside. Yeah, very busy. Unfortunately, we're not able to get in there, but yeah, there are these special activities that we haven't found anywhere else yet in the country, but Limon, it seems very popular.
Very true. So we absolutely love the area, and I'm sure you will too. Highly recommend just bring a raincoat. Moving on to number 4, and I am going to get the mountain range wrong. I cannot pronounce it. My Espanol is not there yet. Would be the what mountain range?
This is Monteverde, and it's by the Cordillera of Tilarán.
True, and this is a whole different climate, folks. This is a cloud forest, and it is incredible. What do you got?
We were very surprised about the climate. It's a little chilly.
It's cold. It's
Well,
cold.
very surprising because coming from Colorado, it was chilly, but in a very nice way. Like you can just put on a sweater, and it's really cool to enjoy this weather when there's still a lot of green, a little jungly, I will say. You would think a different way.
And now, so Monteverde to me was more, you are up in the mountains, you are immersed on high peaks. It kind of looked like Colorado a little bit with a tropical flavor. I mean, they still have some tropical plants up there. They have some pine trees. I would not consider this the jungle. They still had sloth tours and bird watching and abundance of wildlife. So I think the locals around there would refer to their forest as a jungle. I would call the jungle over there more of a forest. It has more of a forest look than a jungle feel feel or vibe. Would you agree with that?
Yes, and it was very windy though. And
Very, very windy. So you do need to pack a sweater. I was wearing like a hoodie with shorts with maybe tennis shoes. I saw a lot of the ladies were wearing like leggings and maybe a t-shirt. So you do need to bring some warmer weather stuff when you are in the Monteverde area.
something that was pretty interesting over there is that when we were staying, it wasn't really Monteverde. Although we were like just
6
6 minutes from it, we were actually in Guanacaste. So it's so higher up in the mountains and the Cordillera de Tilarán. We were actually in Tilarán. It just takes us like just 10 minutes to get from this point to the downtown of Monteverde. Pretty interesting thing about it was that at this point, at this higher point of Monteverde, you were able to see La Cordillera de Tilarán, which will provide with a lot of great views to even different volcanoes in Costa Rica.
Yeah.
And the sunsets are just unbelievable.
Oh, it was amazing. It was totally epic. It was totally beautiful. Over here, again, I would pack a little bit of cold weather stuff. We spent a couple days over there. I thought it was really chilly. I was blown away. I never thought I would see a patio heater in Costa Rica. All the smart restaurants in the area, they all had patio heaters, which we were pretty close to one staying warm at dinner.
And if you are somebody that likes the bird watching, we know for sure that the quetzals are there. These are the beautiful birds, green birds.
Yeah.
They're not really parrots, they're different kind of a quetzal.
Beautiful green little birds are everywhere. There's abundance of wildlife around Monteverde. Monteverde is going to offer everything outside the beach. You are not by the beach in this area. They have a lot of zip lining, a lot of sloth tours, coffee tours, really great restaurants. This is a very affordable place to visit in Costa Rica. Going out to dinner, and I'm talking the food was amazing. It was like $80 US. You cannot beat a tab like that in Costa Rica. Highly recommend Monteverde. Now let's get into the climate. Again, this is not the rainforest, it's not the jungle. I would refer to this more as just a forest that we're used to back in America. Wet and dry seasons are going to mimic Guanacaste and the Punta Arenas area. So again, it's going to be December through May. It's going to be your dry seasons with the peak of the heavy rain in September and October.
Also, this could be, Jose, the highest elevation where you can find really nice landscaping. Look out to the ocean, and that was very beautiful.
Oh, it was amazing that day. And I want to stress that you are in the cloud forest. It is amazing. 1 minute it is sunny, it is blue skies, it is windy, and the next minute the clouds are rolling in. And the drive to and from the cloud forest is something I know I will never forget. I'm sure when you're in Costa Rica, you will never forget it as well. So, and with that, that is all we have for today. Make sure you like and subscribe. We drop a new video every Tuesday and Thursday for everything you need to know about visiting or living in Costa Rica. That website popping up on bottom, explorevita.com. Again, we host a portfolio of some beautiful homes in and around the Costa Rica area. We'd love to see you down here. We'd love to accommodate your stay. Pure raw vida. Until next time, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.